Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica. Today I am opening a reading vlog. I'm going to be reading the Flock series. I guess it's called the Ravenhood series, and it's by Kate Stewart. Okay, so here's the thing. I have already started this. I'm like 7% of the way through. She's at a party. She's 19 years old. Actually, she's 18, almost 2 weeks from being 19. First day at her dad's factory. He's forcing her to work there for a year. And she meets, I think his name's Sean. If I'm wrong, I will let you know later on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. And when I try to remember things, my eyes always go up here. I've been noticing that lately. Anyway, and I guess he's really hot, and there's a lot of really hot guys at this party. And then the brother comes in, and he's all broody and like, you gotta leave your Roman's daughter and 18-year-old daughter. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll see how this goes. I am committed to do the whole thing. Books 1 through 3, it's like Flock, and then finish Exodus, and then Finish Line, or Finish Line, then Exodus. I don't remember. Anyway, I'll figure that out, and I'll read them in order. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do in this video, and I hope you stick around. So today's, like I said, it's gonna be a very busy day for me. Not only do I have to go to Dillard's to bring back something, I'm gonna go get a pedicure with my daughter. I have to go to prom tonight, so I need to get ready for that, which is the reason why I showered first thing in the morning. I try to do it at night because I can't use a blow dryer. I use really good face cream, which is why I have this dewy feel right now, and it's because my skin is incredibly dry to the point where it's bad, and I have to use really good shampoo and conditioner and face cream and body lotion, and so it gives me this misty moisty glow to my face every time I put it on. And I can't blow dry my hair, otherwise it will get really bad. It will get really stringy. So I put it up in a bun, and I'm gonna let it dry for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it down and get it done. So I know that's more information than you wanted to know, but that's why I'm all dewy and my hair's back and it's wet. Anyway, I am going to stop talking, and I'm going to get my butt out the door, get myself to Dillard's so I can come back and pick up my daughter, and then come back after I do that with my daughter, after I get my pedicure, and then I have to edit a video, film another video, and then I have to go to prom. And then that's going to be my day. That is a full day, and it's supposed to be my day off. It's supposed to be a Saturday, but it's fine. I never went to my prom. If we're going to talk about that, I never went to my prom. I never had any interest in prom. I am one of those girls who's like, it's just a dance where you dress up, spend too much money. So I will update you as soon as I continue to listen to Vlog. And if you hear that it's quiet, it's because it's 6:30 in the morning and everybody's still asleep. I should start filming at 6 o'clock in the morning because everybody's still asleep. Okay, anyway, I will update you as soon as I have something to update, and I will stop talking now. Bye. Hey, I am on my way to the store, and I'm listening to Vlog. And I'm sorry, I wasn't going to update you while I was driving, because I had just stopped at a stoplight. All right, so Sean's a dick. He broke her Apple Watch, and that's what made me, when I was at the stoplight, that made me turn it off and turn on my my video, because I'm like, you know how much those things cost? Like, that is incredibly rude to me. I don't care if you're trying to make a point about being in the here and now. That just irritated the crap out of me. So honestly, I don't like Sean. And Dom, he's just like, I think he wants to jump her bones, but he also, well, I shouldn't say jump her bones. I think he has attracted to her, but I think that he also knows that he's irritated that he likes her. I guess that's what I'm getting from Dom. But Sean, when he did that, I was okay with him. I mean, they're smoking the weed. And, yeah, I'm not sure about this. But also, you have to be aware that I've been very slumpy. Like, it is like May 20th, and I've only had 2 5-star reads this month. So I am just like, nothing is completely jiving with me right now, and I think I know why. I think I'm just tired. Like, when I say I'm tired, I am going to bed at 7:30 in the evening, 8 o'clock in the evening, and getting up to go to work. But I also have a chronic illness, and I've been having a flare-up where I've been in a lot of pain. And the night before last, I woke up because my heart rate really increased. So when I'm not feeling good, nothing tends to hit. So, I mean, that's probably what's going on. Because I actually just DNF'd Dangerous Innocence by Cora Riley. At the 13 mark, they were doing some sexy stuff. That was 13% into the book. But here's the thing with that, is that he had just bought her, so I would have expected that. But again, nothing is hitting. I was not in the mood for a mafia, and now Sean in Flock is being a dick, and I'm like, and I am vlogging this so I do not DNF it. So yeah, alright, I'm getting on the highway, so I am going to end this video, and I will see you when I have something to check up. Okay, normally I don't go out like this, but I got a lot to do today, so I didn't have time to do my whole thing. Alright, so I am at chapter 13, and like I just said in this quick update, I didn't remember her name. I knew Sean and Dom, and then there was like a Tyler or something, and I know her dad's name was Roman, but I could not remember her name to save the life of me. I don't even think it was said until her dad's called her Cecilia. I was like, oh, so that's her name, because I was sitting here, because I'm a little early, actually about a half hour early before the store opens, so I was just sitting here, and I was looking through Goodreads, and I realized that Kelly, she didn't like this book. And I'm like, and then Michae's review was like, she's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's a 4-star. And I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, I don't even know the plot to this book. I'm in chapter 13. I know that Sean and Cecilia just hooked up. I was like, okay, sure, but why do I care? I don't care. Again, I'm slumpy, so I'm taking that into consideration. But I'm sorry, there's like some dude walking around. The mall that I go to is not the greatest mall. And I don't really like malls anymore, but that's a whole nother story. So anyway, I'm sorry, I am just out of it. But my feeling on this so far is it's okay. It's not the best. It's not the best one. I just don't know what to think about it. I don't even know what's going on. I just know they're talking a lot. And they hooked up. And it's small town. And there's a mechanic. And her dad's kind of a jerk. Her mom is definitely an alcoholic. And there's a lot of social, economic issues being talked about in this book. But that is about it. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. And I'm finding that I'm not caring. And I have the other 2 books on audio because I got them on a sale when they were only a couple bucks. And so I feel like I should listen to them. But I don't know. I'm going to finish Flock, and we shall see. But again, I'm confused. I don't know what this book is about. Hey everybody, so I am on my way to prom. I was gonna update you when I was getting ready, but I was putting together some thumbnails for, well, one thumbnail for a video that you'll see before this. It's the books that I thought I loved but I would hate. Anyway, and I lost track of time, so I literally had to throw on a dress, and at least my hair is washed. It's been a day. Anyway, okay, so as you saw, we got our toenails done, and we decided on, my daughter and I both decided to do black, so hence the black dress. I was gonna wear red, but I decided to do black since I have black toenails. Okay, I finished Flock. What the hell did I read? I have literally no idea what that book was about. It was, other than a lot of smutty scenes and them sharing her, and I'm sorry if this is, I'm on a back road. I honestly don't know what that book was about. I'm like, okay. And then we got to meet the Frenchman, which I was like, okay, okay, so why would I care about the Frenchman? Anyway, so now I'm in Exodus, and I'm at the beginning. We find out the Frenchman. I guess that's where it was. Yeah, the Frenchman was in the Exodus, not Flock. I gave Flock, the story is 3 stars. Because I literally do not know what the story was. I can't really give a credible rating or anything to that, so I gave it 3 stars. The performance, Maxine Mitchell, Joe Arden, 5 stars, so I just tweaked it to 4 stars. Anyway, okay, so far, Exodus, we meet the Frenchman, there's a time jump. She tries to go on a date. The guy just doesn't do it for her because she misses Dom and Sean, and I still don't like Sean. Even when he's like, oh, but we did this for you. Yeah, no. And what they did to her with the song Cecilia, which I actually cannot stand Simon and Garfunkel, but that's a whole nother video of why I don't like Simon and Garfunkel anymore. Okay, so anyway, sorry. Oh, I will tell you why I hate Simon and Garfunkel on this video. It is because I was forced to watch The Graduate when I was in college, and I freaking hate that movie. And that, and a lot of their songs is a soundtrack to that movie. So I'm like, do I like that movie? No. I used to love Simon and Garfunkel until that movie. That movie ruined that duo for me. So I didn't know what Cecilia was about until I watched The Graduate. And if you want to watch it, by all means, go for it if you really want to. Okay, so now she came back from her date. There was a Ravens pendant on her pillow, so she runs out looking for either Dom or Sean or both, and she sees the Frenchman, who basically gets angry that someone gave her a pendant, and they've all been ignoring her for like 9 months or so, and so now she's 20 years old, and they're getting ready to do some stuff, I think to take down her dad. I mean, her dad's not a good guy, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so now we are at the point where the Frenchman, which honestly, he seems like a douche. I'm not scared of him. Like, he clobbered her to the ground. And then all of a sudden he starts kissing her, and then she's like, he's racing Sean's kisses and Dom's kisses, and all of a sudden she starts kissing the Frenchman. I was like, oh boy. And you said you love them? I'm not convinced. I mean, this guy is your enemy. He's done some pretty shady things to you because he hates your dad, which he's an ass for doing those things to you because he hates your dad. It makes no sense, but I'm still gonna continue on. So anyway, So now they're making out in a field of, I think it was like lightning bugs or fireflies or wherever in the world you call them. There's people who call them lightning bugs or fireflies. It's whatever. It's the same thing. Anyway. So I probably won't be getting much reading done because, again, I'm off to... Hey everybody. So I'm making this update before I actually film my TBR for... oh my gosh, it's gonna be June. Holy crap. Yeah, okay, so I didn't, like I said, I didn't get a lot of reading done last night. I got to the point where her and the Frenchman, which is Tobias, they made a deal. I still don't really know what's going on with Exodus or Flock. I'm just like, I honestly don't know. Like, I can't tell you what this book is about because I just don't know. And it's kind of crazy. Like, normally, if you want me to continue with a book, I have to know what it's about. So I said I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to finish this. Granted, I am like 10-15% away into Exodus, so I am going to finish Exodus. Anyway, that's my update, and I will talk to you when I get something else to update you with. Hopefully by sometime today. Okay. Oh, and it's Sunday afternoon, or actually still Sunday morning. It feels like afternoon. It's live. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, if you're on Jess's Patreon and you're on Jess from Peace Love Books, you know what I'm about to say. So let me break this down for you. So I didn't really understand what Flock was about. I knew that it was a romance. It was supposed to be a romance. She had a romantic relationship with Sean, and then with Dom, and then in between together. They did things together. And then they were both really cruel to her. They had a lot of secrets. They dumped her very horribly. And then she's like, and then she got very depressed. And then comes Exodus, where we meet the Frenchman, who's Tobias, who's Dom's older brother. And then they started having sex together. And I was like, okay, so where is this going? We know that both Tobias and Dom and Sean, they all wanted to bring down her dad because her dad's a twisted, horrible human being. And then we get to this part, and I mean, she's like feeling guilty, because she felt like she was cheating on Dom and Sean. But why would she feel guilty? Because they were horrible to her. And then she starts up with Tobias, and then she goes to sign papers to get her multi-million-dollar inheritance from her dad. She realizes that her dad didn't love her and he was just paying her off. And then she goes home and Tobias comes up because he was following her. And then she had this thought. Now, mind you, she had carnal relations. Yeah, she was having sex. I like the phrase carnal relations better. It's kind of a fun phrase. I don't know why. I just do. Anyway, I'm weird, but that's okay. So she was having sex with Tobias before, right? And then she had this thought. She thought that Tobias was a better father figure to her than her own dad. And she was having sex with him before. Well, right after she had that thought, they had sex. And I was like, ooh, that gave me the biggest icks, because that's so incest, even though it's technically not. Her feelings that he was a father figure and that she did that with him, that was incest to me. And that's my line, and I'm DNF and Exodus, and I will not be continuing on with the finish line. I will not be participating in the readathon. I'm sorry, Cheyenne. I wanted to love this book series so much, but that gave me such an ick. And I think that was like in chapter 20. I got to chapter 21. Like, I was pushing through this. But then when we were on the sprints, I was like, yeah, I really hate this book. Because I really hated it. Specifically at that part that I got to. I hated that part. It was so gross to me. I wanted nothing to do with it after that. And so I was like, and then I was talking it through, and yeah, I was like, I'm not going to do this to myself. I have been in a reading slump for the last couple weeks. Like, it's like May 21st, and I've only had 2 5-star reads. That's not normal for me. So if I push myself through this, it's just going to get worse for myself, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go back to a comfort read and just comfort read myself for a little bit before I do anything else. I actually thought about doing the cat and mouse duet, but I think I want to do a comfort read instead, simply because I want to perk myself back up and be like, yes, let's do some good reading. Anyway, so I'm just gonna have to end this vlog here. I'm sorry if this offended you in any way. To me, it was not for me, and that's okay. I'm glad it's for you. I will say this, Joe Arden and Maxine Mitchell did a fantastic job. Like, they really made the book. Kate Stewart technically is a very good writer. She is very good at what she does. I just did not like the story. And even the story that I could figure out, because it was like, there wasn't the biggest plot to it. Like, it felt like a day-to-day, like I'm eating oatmeal and then I'm going for a run type of a plot. And those don't generally work for me anyway. So, and if I had known that going in, because everybody's like, no, you go in blind. I shouldn't have gone in blind, because then I should not have gone in blind. I really should not have gone in blind, but I can't get past this part, and there's no way I'm going to get past this part. So I'm going to do myself some self-care and not continue. Anyway, let me know if you like these books, or if you don't. I'm sorry that I didn't get to finish it, but I just can't do it. And it's just that DNFing is self-care, and it has nothing to do with Kate Stewart or Maxine Mitchell or Joe Arden. It has everything to do with me and the fact that I just couldn't get over the icky part of her saying that Tobias is a father to her before and after she has sex with him. That's just a line for me, and I can't do it. Anyway, if you made it this far, why don't you just go ahead and leave me a raven emoji down below, since this was the Raven Hood series. And I will talk to you in my next video. And until then, happy reading, guys. Bye.